kind of want to give my 2 cents on the Mayweather McGregor fight on August 26th. This fight obviously is being hyped up quite a bit. I think many of the pundits think it's going to be the highest grossing fight of all time. I've even heard estimates saying the fight could do in excess of 5 million pay-per-view buys. So as a hardcore boxing fan myself, I really hope this fight lives up to the hype. Because the last thing boxing needs is for this to be another major letdown like Mayweather Pacquiao was. You have all these fans tune in, many casual fans, many fans who don't watch the sport at all tune in. And if it's a really bad fight, after they put down all that money to watch the fight, it hurts the sport of boxing. And it's another night where boxing can gain many new fans instead it loses or doesn't gain fans and creates another large section of people that just decide, hey, I want nothing to do with boxing forever, for a long, long time. So for the sake of boxing, I really hope and pray this fight lives up to the hype that has been generated by all the promoters and the networks and everybody associated with the fight. But my gut tells me that it's going to be another letdown, just like Pacquiao Mayweather was. Mcgregor is a very accomplished MMA fighter, but again, this is boxing, totally different sport. Mayweather, he's 40 years old, has not taken much punishment in his career, so I think he's not your typical 40-year-old fighter, gifted defensively, but it doesn't take a lot of chances. So I think as a result, what's going to happen in this fight is you'll see McGregor early on be aggressive. The first round or two will come out throwing punches, trying to take out Floyd Mayweather. I think he'll realize very quickly that he doesn't have the skill set to land anything effective against Mayweather. Mayweather will counterpunch him, and I think within a round or two, you will see a complete shift in McGregor's demeanor, just like you saw in some of Mayweather's other fights against Canelo and Pacquiao. Very skilled, accomplished fighters who realized quickly that they couldn't hit the man, couldn't touch him. And they got gun shy eventually. Freddie being countered. And those were accomplished fighters. So I see this being a non-competitive fight. I see it being very boring. Maybe Mayweather takes a few more chances because he realizes probably pretty quickly that he's in against an overmatched opponent. But in recent years, he hasn't done that. So yeah, I don't see him changing his ways now. I look for, honestly, a very dull 12-round decision for Mayweather. And unfortunately, a lot of upset fans and another bad night for boxing. The fighters get paid, they make a ton of money. The promoters make a ton of money. But once again, the fans are the ones who will be let down. And the board of boxing takes another hit. But boxing will move on. It will persevere like it always does. You keep hearing the cliche, boxing is dead all the time from these guys on TV who don't know anything about boxing. Boxing will always be around. Boxing will survive and persevere. But I do believe that the night of August 26th will be a bad night for boxing. Hopefully the very next month, when Canelo and Triple G fight, boxing will be redeemed. I think that'll be a great fight. But 26, Mayweather wins a typical Mayweather decision over 12 rounds. Ho hum. Not much action, not much drama, but he wins.